Have you ever noticed that before exams you plan to study, but somehow end up scrolling endlessly on social media, knowing full well that neglecting studying could affect your exam results? It feels like you're not in control, rather, something else is controlling you. If you feel this way, it might surprise you to know that you're not actually in control. Rather, tiny molecules in your brain are controlling you. These molecules are called dopamine, often referred to as pleasure molecules or reward molecules. Don't worry, they're not your enemies. Instead, they're like relatives who, if boundaries aren't set, tend to overstay their welcome and become annoying. While dopamine serves various functions in your body, its most prominent role is to make you feel pleasurable and rewarded, thus motivating you to engage in certain activities. This pleasure can come in various forms such as eating well, exercising, or getting enough sleep. In ancient times, when people hunted for food, dopamine would be released in their brains after eating, making them feel rewarded and pleasurable, thus motivating them to repeat the same action when hungry again. However, nowadays, we have numerous stimulating activities that provide instant pleasure, like social media scrolling and video gaming. Unfortunately, excessive engagement in these activities leads to an over-release of dopamine, causing our brains to crave more dopamine, resulting in addiction to these activities. Just like overeating leads to weight gain, excessive dopamine release enlarges our brain's reward center, increasing the need for dopamine and causing us to constantly seek rewards. As a result, we procrastinate on tasks that don't provide instant pleasure, and our motivation dwindles. If you experience symptoms such as insomnia, aggression, anxiety, irritability, or poor impulse control, it likely means that your brain is experiencing excessive dopamine release. Consequently, you may find yourself lacking the desire to engage in activities that don't provide instant pleasure, such as studying or exercising. While pleasure can still be found in these activities, it's not instantaneous, and unfortunately, your body has become accustomed to instant gratification. This same phenomenon contributes to the escalating addiction of drug addicts. Drugs trigger excessive dopamine release in their brains, leading to such a significant increase in dopamine levels that they no longer find pleasure in any activity without drugs. It's similar to how a smoker feels better after smoking a cigarette. This is where the concept of dopamine detox comes into play. The principle behind it is simple. By temporarily depriving your brain of excessive dopamine stimulation, you can reset your reward system and become more sensitive to natural rewards, just like how you might go on a diet to lose weight and remove certain foods from your meals. In Dopamine Detox, we remove sources of instant gratification from our routine that lead to excessive dopamine release in the brain. By removing these stimuli, the brain's dopamine receptors have a chance to down-regulate, becoming more sensitive to dopamine over time. This process can help rewire the brain to find pleasure in more meaningful and fulfilling activities, leading to increased motivation, productivity, and overall well-being. Now, before we figure out how to undergo dopamine detox, let's first explore some of its benefits. Benefit number 1. Increased productivity. By eliminating distractions and focusing on meaningful tasks, dopamine detox can help you become more productive and achieve your goals more efficiently. Benefit number 2. Enhanced motivation. Resetting your brain's reward system can reignite your motivation, making it easier to pursue long-term goals and resist the temptation of instant gratification. Benefit number 3. Improved mental clarity. Reducing dopamine stimulation can clear brain fog and improve cognitive function, allowing for better focus, concentration, and decision-making. Benefit number 4. Better emotional regulation. Dopamine detox can help stabilize mood swings and reduce impulsivity, leading to greater emotional resilience and control. Benefit number 5. Heightened creativity. With a clearer mind and increased sensitivity to natural rewards, dopamine detox can unleash your creativity and inspire new ideas and perspectives. Now, let's talk about how dopamine detox can actually be done. Step number 1. Identify trigger activities. Make a list of activities that provide instant gratification or excessive stimulation, such as social media browsing, video gaming, smoking, or compulsive snacking. Step number 2. Plan your detox day. Choose a day to detox where you can minimize external distractions and focus solely on resetting your brain. Consider disconnecting from electronic devices and spending time in nature. It's up to you to decide how long you want to detox for. It could be for a few hours, a few days, or even a few months. We suggest starting slowly, perhaps with a few hours at first, and then gradually increasing the duration over days or even months. Take this time to observe how it affects your performance and well-being. Step number 3, engage in meaningful activities. During your dopamine detox, focus on activities that doesn't provide instant pleasure, but bring you genuine joy and fulfillment, such as reading, journaling, exercising, or spending quality time with loved ones. Step number 4, practice mindfulness. During the detox, try to stay focused and aware. Notice any cravings or urges you feel, but don't judge yourself for them. Instead, let them come and go without acting on them. Step number 5, reflect and adjust. After completing your dopamine detox, take some time to reflect on your experience and how it has impacted your mindset and behavior. Use this insight to make adjustments to your daily habits and routines moving forward. As you go through the process of dopamine detox, you may experience some side effects, such as depression, anxiety, irritability, restlessness, lack of motivation, and headaches. This happens because your brain isn't receiving as much dopamine as it's used to. However, this will only last for a short time, and eventually, your brain will rewire itself to seek out new and better rewards, reducing the need for old ones. This way, your brain will reset itself in a way. But if the side effects worsen over time, or if there's no improvement, it's important to consult a mental health professional immediately. So, there you have it. Now we want you to tell us about the benefits you experienced after doing dopamine detox. Or if you've already undergone dopamine detox before, share your experience in the comments section below, because your experience can serve as guidance and motivation for many others. And don't forget to share this video with those you think badly need dopamine detox. If we managed to keep you hooked till now, give us a thumbs up and give that subscribe button a tickle for more insights, tips, and the coolest content. Until next time, stay connected and stay mindful. This is the Yais and Nays, signing off for today.